Nice.
Looks good. Good contact, good result. I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. To where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Had a birdie here yesterday in their close. Great opportunity for another one. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Oh, I thought he had that. Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold. Very bold.
So a tester from 4 feet. Has his par. Well, Frank, this is what a U.S. Open is all about. A long, tough par 4 up the hill.
Yeah, just a beast. And it's a dogleg ride on top of that. There's more humps and bumps and all this than a dermatologist would ever dream of down there.
Frank, ball is in the rough here. What are the problems on this next shot?
Well, this is really where the skill level comes in. A good par, this is where the good player separates himself from the rest.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just ride a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here. Should be safely on deck.
Well, the stats say that is a green hit in regulation, but it's not yet a par on the card. Very tough putt coming up. Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Frank, we know we're at a U.S. Open. 500-yard par 4s, and here a better than 600-yard par 5 at the 8th.
Yeah, you need a missile really off the tee to be able to reach this par 5 and 2, and not a single bunker really on this hole. So this is just long every stretch of the way. The fairway actually looks a little bit narrower than what it is. There's a little bit more fairway than actually what meets the eye at first.
Well, that's the way you draw it up here at the 8th. You want to get it out there. He's done that, and he's kept it in the fairway. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Third shot, looking for a good one. Pretty good shot right there, about 10 feet away, setting up the putt for birdie. Bogey here yesterday, chance to better that today. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. Moving on here at the U.S. Open, we've seen long par 4s, not unusual, long par 5s, and now we finish this front 9, Frank, with a par 3.
And this is a great example of how a U.S. Open can level the field. Everybody's going to get a tee and a ball here, and this is about hitting your best shot. And this is one hole. If you're struggling a little bit, a little 2 here is going to go in a long way, pushing you around in the right direction.
And once again, off the tee and in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Trying to stay steady, make a par. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Getting ready now to begin the back 9 here at Chambers Bay. Rich Lerner for EA Sports with my partner Frank Nobilo. Frank, tell us about the 10th.
Well, Rich, this hole looks like it's stolen straight out of the Highlands in Scotland. It's called High Dunes, and you can see why big dunes on the left and right frame this hole beautifully.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Well, that's how it's done. The approach shot is within 10 feet and another good look. Par yesterday. Now for birdie. Wow, I thought it was going in just off the mark by a fraction. Did the job right there. Getting set to tee off at the 11th hole, long par 4, 537 yards. Frank, how do you play this hole, with a bazooka?
Yeah, try and take that dune out of play, that's for sure, in the middle of the fairway. Bunkers down the left are more for scenic rather than, they're not really problematic for the player off the tee. Just, as I said, hit it over that dune, and then really there's a ridge in the middle of this green, so you've got to be on the right level.
What a drive. Just tattooed that. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. Well, it was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Okay, good shot on the dance floor. Settles in over the putt. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. That's messy. That's a double bogey. Frank, when you think of U.S. Opens, you so often think of a tough grind, but in recent years they've added some spice with the reachable par 4s, and we have one right here at the 12th.
And this is the reason why we're starting to see a different type of U.S. Open champion over the years. The Rory McIlroys, the Tiger Woods, even Martin Keimer. guys that are strong enough, powerful enough to take advantage of these type of holes.
Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. So, Frank, trying to make 3 the conventional way, didn't have a go at this green. What's left now?
Just the yardage. If you've got a good yardage here, then all these undulations in this green really aren't that important. And that's the beauty of laying up. You've taken the risk off the tee and really the risk in and around this green. So a good second shot, distance control, and you're going to be well rewarded.
Needs a few more of those. That was a good birdie.
This time, I want to get some in the top 10.
Always nice, Frank, to put the peg in the ground coming off a birdie.
Well, this game's